Do you ever feel that life becomes so complicated that you cannot understand yourself anymore? Some days you wake up and already feel tired inside. You walk through your day, meet many people, do many tasks, but still feel lonely or empty. You try your best, yet everything around you keeps moving too fast. Messages, work, deadlines, choices. Your mind never gets a break, and you start to lose your sense of calm. If you feel this way, please pause for a moment and breathe. You are not weak. You are a human living in a world that asks too much. Many adults feel exactly like you. They have to balance too many roles, responsibilities, and expectations all at once. This is truly hard for anyone. But you do not need to fix your whole life today. You can start with something small. When you choose to make your life simple, even in one or two areas, everything becomes easier. Your mind becomes clearer. Your days feel lighter. And slowly, you begin to understand what truly matters to you. This is not about running away from challenges. This is about being smart with your energy. This is about building strength in a different way. Welcome to Fluent English with Radio, a place where you can learn English while also learning how to take better care of yourself. Today, we will talk about how to make your life simple so you can feel more calm and more in control. Small steps can create real change. And you can start today with something simple and gentle for yourself. But remember, being gentle does not mean being weak. It means being wise enough to protect your peace while still moving forward with strength. Lesson 1. Clean your mind, the foundation of all simplicity. Mental noise is draining your energy. Every day, your mind receives thousands of thoughts from social media, work, and relationships. All of this creates mental noise that stops you from thinking clearly. Your brain becomes like a computer with too many programs running at the same time. It slows down, it gets confused, and you feel exhausted without doing anything. Think about this. You wake up, and what is the first thing you do? You pick up your phone and check messages, emails, social media. Right away, your mind gets pushed into a storm of information. And like this, your day starts in chaos. Before you even get out of bed, your mental energy is already being used. This is not a strong way to begin your day. Many people today face this problem. They are connected to the world 24 hours a day. They see what everyone else is doing. They compare their lives. They feel pressure to respond immediately to every message. But here is the truth. You cannot think clearly when your mind is full of noise. You cannot make good decisions. You cannot focus on what truly matters. Saying no means saying yes to yourself. Most stress comes from agreeing to things you do not need. You say yes to tasks you do not want. You say yes to negative relationships. You say yes to habits that do not help you. And every time you say yes to something that does not matter, you say no to something that does. Warren Buffett is one of the most successful investors in the world. He once said something powerful. He said the difference between successful people and very successful people is simple. Very successful people say no to almost everything. Think about that. The most successful man in business protects his time and energy by refusing what does not serve his goals. Imagine you are holding a glass of water. You keep pouring water for other people, your friends, your boss, your family. You pour and pour until the glass is empty. And you have nothing left for yourself. This is exactly what happens when you do not know how to say no. You give away all your strength to others, and then you wonder why you feel weak and tired. The word no is not rejection. It is a boundary. It is a decision, and it is an act of self-respect. When you say no to what drains you, you say yes to what builds you. This is not selfish. This is smart. This is how strong men protect their peace and their power. Focus on one thing at a time. Multitasking is a lie. Many people believe they can do many things at once and do them well, but science proves this is not true. When you try to do multiple tasks at the same time, your mind splits its attention. Your energy decreases. Your quality of work drops, and you end up tired without finishing anything properly. There is an old story from Africa about a hungry lion trying to chase two antelopes at the same time. Because he divided his attention, he became exhausted and caught neither animal. The lesson is clear. If you chase two things, you will catch nothing. But if you focus on one, you will succeed. Bruce Lee, the famous martial artist, understood this deeply. He once said he was not afraid of a man who practiced 10,000 kicks one time. But he was afraid of a man who practiced one kick 10,000 times. Mastery comes from focus. Strength comes from repetition. Excellence comes from doing one thing well instead of doing many things poorly. The rule for a simple life is this: do one thing at a time. When you eat, just eat. When you work, just work. When you talk to someone, just listen. When you do this, you complete tasks faster. Your quality improves, and you do not feel stressed. This is how you build real strength, not by doing everything, but by doing the right things with full attention. Create mental boundaries. Not every thought deserves your attention. Your mind will produce thousands of thoughts every day. Some are useful, many are not. You need to create a boundary between helpful thoughts and harmful thoughts. If a thought is negative and does not help you solve a problem, let it go. If it comes from the past and you cannot change it, release it. If it comes from fear about the future, question it. Ask yourself, is this happening right now? Or is this just fear of something that may never happen? Most of the things you worry about will never happen. Studies show that 85% of what people worry about never occurs. And for the 15% that does happen, most people handle it better than they expected. So why waste your mental energy on imaginary problems? Strong men do not let every thought control them. They choose which thoughts to focus on. They recognize negative patterns and stop them early. This is mental discipline. This is real power. Not physical strength, but mental strength. And this strength can be trained just like muscles in a gym. Practice cleaning your mind every night. Take 5 minutes every evening to ask yourself these questions. What made me stressed today? What can I remove tomorrow? What is no longer important? This practice is like cleaning your house. If you do it every day, the burden does not build up. You will sleep better, you will think more clearly, and you will wake up with a mind ready for the new day. Write your answers in a notebook or on your phone. Do not keep them only in your head. When you write, you make the thoughts concrete. You see them clearly, and you can decide what to keep and what to throw away. This simple habit can change everything. It gives you control over your mental space. It helps you see patterns in what drains you, and it reminds you that you have the power to choose what enters your mind. Lesson 2. Clean your environment. Clear space. Clear mind. Your environment shapes your mood. A messy space creates a heavy mind. This has been proven by brain science. Clutter increases cortisol, which is the stress hormone in your body. It also decreases your ability to focus. When your room is messy, your brain constantly processes all the visual information. This uses mental energy without you even knowing it. Think about how you feel when you enter a clean, organized room compared to a messy one. In a clean space, you feel calm. You can breathe easier. Your thoughts flow better. But in a messy space, you feel tension. You feel like something is wrong. This is your brain telling you that the environment is chaotic. Many people live in spaces that do not support their goals. They have clothes everywhere, old papers on desks, dishes in the sink, and they wonder why they cannot focus on work or feel motivated. The answer is simple. Your outer environment reflects your inner state, and it also influences your inner state. If you want a clear mind, start with a clear space. Keep only what has value. A simple life is not about having less. It is about owning only what truly matters. For every item in your home, ask yourself this question: when was the last time I used this? If the answer is more than 6 months, let it go. Do not keep things because of guilt or because you might need them someday. Live in the present, not in the maybe. Many successful people understand this principle. Mark Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs, and Barack Obama all simplified their wardrobes. They wore the same style of clothes every day. Why? To save mental energy for more important decisions. Every small choice you make uses brain power. When you reduce unnecessary choices, you save that power for things that truly matter. Look around your room right now. How many things do you own that you never use? How many clothes hang in your closet that you have not worn in a year? How many books sit on your shelf that you will never read? Each unused item is dead weight. It takes up physical space and mental space. Let it go, give it to someone who needs it, or throw it away. Create room for what actually serves your life. Control your digital environment. The digital world is also your living environment, and it can be the messiest place without you realizing it. Your phone probably has dozens of apps you never use. Your email inbox probably has thousands of unread messages. Your social media probably shows you content that makes you feel bad about yourself. Simplify your digital life with these steps. First, delete apps you have not used in 30 days. If you have not opened it in a month, you do not need it. Second, turn off unnecessary notifications. Every notification interrupts your mind. It pulls you away from what you are doing. It breaks your focus and steals your peace. Third, unfollow negative accounts. If a page makes you feel worse about yourself or makes you jealous, unfollow it immediately. Your phone should serve you, not control you, but for most people, it is the opposite. They check their phone hundreds of times per day. They feel anxious when it is not nearby. They cannot focus on one task without looking at it. This is not freedom. This is addiction. Take back control. Set boundaries with technology. Use it as a tool, not as a master. Choose people who bring peace. Your environment also includes the people around you. Human beings are like sponges. They absorb energy from their environment. If you spend time with negative people, you will feel negative. If you spend time with positive people, you will feel positive. This is simple but powerful. There are two types of people. Negative people always complain. They drain your energy. They talk about problems but never take action. They make you feel tired after spending time with them. Then there are positive people. They encourage you. They support your growth. They take action to improve their lives. They make you feel energized and inspired. Limit your time with people who drain you. You do not need to cut them out completely if they are family or friends. But you can reduce how much time you give them and surround yourself with people who are positive, hardworking, and focused on growth. Your energy is limited. Spend it wisely. Spend it with people who add value to your life and whose lives you can add value to. This does not mean you should only be friends with successful people or with people who agree with you all the time. It means choosing people who respect you, challenge you to grow, and support your journey. These are the people who will help you become the powerful person you want to be. Lesson 3. Control your time, your most valuable asset. Know where your time goes. Time is your most valuable asset. You cannot buy more of it. You cannot save it for later. Once it passes, it is gone forever. But most people do not know where their time goes. They wake up, go through their day, go to sleep, and wonder why they did not accomplish anything meaningful. The first step is to observe your day. Write down what you do every hour for 1 week. You will be surprised to discover how much time gets stolen by scrolling on your phone without purpose, thinking about nothing important, or having conversations that add no value to your life. Most people waste 2 to 4 hours every day without even knowing it. When you see where your time goes, you can make changes. You can identify the biggest time wasters and cut them. You can protect your valuable hours for important tasks. This awareness alone will transform your life. Because once you see the truth, you cannot ignore it. You will feel motivated to use your time better. Focus on 3 most important tasks. A simple life is not about doing everything. It is about doing the right things. Every morning, choose 3 most important tasks for the day. Not 10 tasks, not 20, just 3. This forces you to think about what truly matters. 1 task should be for your work or career. This task moves you closer to your professional goals. It might be finishing a project, learning a new skill, or making an important decision. 1 task should be for your personal development. This could be reading a book, exercising, practicing a skill, or reflecting on your life. 1 task should be for your health or peace. This might be working out, meditating, or spending quality time with someone you love. When you complete these 3 tasks, your day is a success. Everything else is extra. This simple rule removes the pressure of trying to do everything. It gives you clear direction, and it helps you make progress on what actually matters instead of getting lost in busy work that leads nowhere. Break large tasks into small steps. A big task can look scary. It can make you delay starting because you feel overwhelmed. The solution is simple. Break it into smaller steps. Instead of cleaning the entire house, start with 1 drawer. Instead of writing a whole report, start with 1 paragraph. Instead of learning a new language, start with 5 words. Small steps are easier to begin, and once you start, momentum builds. You feel progress, you feel capable, and you continue moving forward. This is how big goals get achieved. Not through 1 giant leap, but through many small steps taken consistently over time. Think about building a house. No one builds a house in 1 day. First, you prepare the foundation. Then, you build the walls. Then, the roof. Then, you add details. Each step is small and manageable, but together they create something significant. Your life works the same way. Small actions every day create big results over time. Create a simple daily routine. A clear routine reduces chaos and brings structure to your day. When you have a routine, you do not have to make decisions every morning about what to do first. Everything happens automatically. This saves mental energy for more important choices. Here is a simple routine you can follow. Wake up at the same time every day. Drink water immediately after waking. Do light exercise or stretching for 10 minutes. Spend 5 to 10 minutes planning your day and reviewing your 3 most important tasks. Go to sleep at the same time every night. This basic structure creates stability in your life. You can adjust this routine to fit your schedule and preferences. The important thing is consistency. Do the same things every day in the same order. Your body and mind will adapt. And over time, these actions become automatic. You will not need willpower to do them. They will just happen naturally. This is how you build a strong foundation for success. Stop living in a rush. There is a saying, moving slowly with purpose is more effective than running all day and getting nowhere. When you slow down, you see life more clearly. You make better decisions. You enjoy the present moment. You reduce stress and anxiety, and surprisingly, you often accomplish more. Modern society tells you to hurry, to do more, be more, achieve more. But this constant rushing creates burnout. It creates mistakes. It creates shallow work that looks busy but produces little value. The strongest men know when to slow down. They know that quality matters more than speed. They take time to think before acting. They move with intention instead of reaction. Try this experiment. For one day, do everything a bit slower. Walk slower, eat slower, talk slower. Work on tasks with full attention instead of rushing through them. Notice how you feel. You might discover that you actually get more done. You might find that your work quality improves. You might realize that rushing was just a habit, not a necessity. Lesson 4. Let go of unnecessary emotions. Release the burden of the past. There is a story about a man carrying a backpack full of stones. Each stone represents a pain from his past. He carries it everywhere until a wise teacher asks him, "Does carrying this bag make the past disappear?" The man says no. Then the teacher asks, "So why do you still keep it?" Holding on to mistakes, hurts, and failures from the past does not change anything. It only blocks your peace in the present. Every negative memory you carry is like a stone in your backpack. It makes your journey harder, it makes you tired, and it serves no purpose. The past is finished. It cannot hurt you anymore unless you choose to carry it with you. Tell yourself this truth. The past is not my home anymore. I learned from it. I grew from it, but I do not live there. This shift in mindset frees tremendous energy. It allows you to focus on today and tomorrow instead of yesterday. Strong people do not ignore their past. They learn from it and then let it go. They do not let old wounds control their present actions. Protect your emotional energy. Your emotional energy is limited. Do not waste it on things that do not deserve it. Every day, you will face situations that could upset you. Someone might say something rude. Traffic might be slow. Work might be stressful. You cannot control these things, but you can control your response. Stop wasting emotional energy on unnecessary arguments. If someone wants to fight about something that does not matter, walk away. You do not need to prove yourself to everyone. Stop wasting energy on negative people. If someone constantly complains but never changes, you do not need to fix them. Stop wasting energy on situations that will not matter next month. Ask yourself, will this issue matter in 30 days? If not, let it go now. When someone is rude to you, it is often because they are dealing with something difficult in their life. It is not personal. It is not about you. Understanding this helps you not take things personally. It helps you stay calm when others are upset, and it protects your emotional energy for things that truly matter. Practice emotional minimalism. Emotional minimalism means simplifying your emotional responses. It means reacting less to small problems. It means comparing less with others. It means trying to control less of what happens around you. Instead, increase your calmness. Practice acceptance of reality, patience with yourself and others, and gratitude for what you already have. These positive emotions create inner strength. They make you more resilient when life gets difficult. Research shows that most of what people worry about never happens. 85% of worries are about things that do not occur. And for the 15% that do happen, people usually handle them better than expected. So why spend so much energy worrying? It is like paying interest on a debt you might never owe. It is a waste of your valuable resources. Practice this simple technique. When you feel a strong negative emotion, pause. Take 3 deep breaths. Ask yourself, is this emotion helping me solve a problem? If yes, use it as motivation to take action. If not, let it go. This does not mean suppressing emotions. It means not letting every emotion control your behavior. Lesson 5. Live with less pressure. Stop chasing perfection. Perfection is a trap. It makes you never start because you fear not doing well enough. It makes you never finish because you always want to edit more. It creates endless stress and disappointment because perfection does not exist in the real world. Remember this truth: progress is better than perfection. A small step forward is better than standing still while waiting for perfect conditions. Done is better than perfect. Finished is better than flawless. These principles help you take action instead of staying stuck in planning and preparation. Many successful people were not perfect. They made mistakes. They failed many times. But they kept moving forward. They learned from each attempt, and eventually they succeeded. Elon Musk's first rockets exploded. His first companies almost failed, but he did not stop because things were not perfect. He adjusted and tried again. This is real strength, not perfection, but persistence. Apply this to your life. If you want to get fit, you do not need the perfect workout plan. Just start moving your body. If you want to improve your life, you do not need everything to be perfect. Just take one small action today. Imperfect action beats perfect inaction every time. Stop comparing your life with others. Comparison is the thief of joy. When you constantly compare your life to other people's edited lives on social media, you will always feel behind. You see their highlights, but not their struggles. You see their success, but not their failures. You see what they want you to see, not the full truth. There is a story about 2 patients in a hospital. One man lies next to a window and describes a beautiful world outside. When he dies, the other patient moves to that bed and discovers the window only faces a wall. The first patient had been blind and only imagined the beauty. The lesson is clear. What you envy might just be an illusion. What looks perfect from the outside might be difficult on the inside. Focus on your own journey. Your life has a different purpose than everyone else's life. Your timeline is different. Your challenges are different. Your strengths are different. Comparing yourself to others is like comparing a fish to a bird. They have completely different abilities and purposes. Both are valuable, but they cannot do what the other does. Instead of comparing, compete only with yourself. Ask, am I better today than I was yesterday? Am I making progress toward my goals? Am I learning and growing? These questions focus your energy inward, where you have control. They help you see your real progress instead of feeling inadequate because of others. Stop trying to please everyone. You cannot live by other people's expectations. A simple life begins when you stop trying to impress everyone and start respecting yourself. You cannot make everyone happy. And trying to do so will make you miserable. Different people want different things from you. If you try to please them all, you will lose yourself. Change your question from, what will they think of me, to, am I growing as a person? This shift puts your focus on what matters, your growth, your values, your purpose. When you live according to your own standards, you build real confidence. You stop needing constant approval from others. You know who you are and what you stand for. Strong people respect others' opinions, but do not live by them. They listen to feedback. They consider advice, but they make their own decisions based on their values and goals. They are not arrogant. They are simply clear about their direction, and this clarity gives them power that people-pleasers never have. Set simple goals. Instead of complex and distant goals, set small and clear goals. For example, I will read 10 pages every day, or I will walk for 15 minutes every morning. These goals are easy to achieve, and they create momentum when you complete them each day. Small goals build confidence. Every time you achieve one, you prove to yourself that you can do what you say you will do. This builds self-trust. And self-trust is the foundation of all success. Without it, you will doubt yourself at every step. With it, you will face challenges with courage. Write your goals down. Put them somewhere you will see them every day. Track your progress. Celebrate small wins. These practices make your goals real. They take them from vague wishes to concrete commitments, and they help you stay focused when distractions appear. Be kind to yourself. Forgive your mistakes. Accept your flaws. Allow yourself to rest without feeling guilty. You deserve to be treated kindly, even by yourself. Many people are their own worst critics. They speak to themselves in ways they would never speak to a friend. They expect perfection from themselves while accepting humanity in others. This harsh self-treatment does not make you stronger. It makes you weaker. It drains your confidence. It makes you afraid to try new things because you fear failing and criticizing yourself again. Break this cycle. Speak to yourself with respect. Acknowledge your efforts even when results are not perfect. Recognize that growth takes time. You are not weak for needing rest. You are not failing for having bad days. You are human. And being human means having limits, making mistakes, and needing support sometimes. Accept this, and be patient with your journey. Lesson 6. Focus on what truly matters. Know your real priorities. There is a story about a billionaire who meets an old man living happily in a small hut by a river. When asked why he does not want more, the old man answers that he already has everything he needs: peace, joy, and love. The billionaire realizes something important. Simplicity is not poverty. It is wealth of the right kind. Ask yourself these questions. What truly matters to me? If I lost everything today, what would I miss most? When your priorities become clear, everything else becomes small. You stop chasing things that do not serve your real goals. You stop wasting energy on activities that do not align with your values. Most people never think deeply about their priorities. They just follow what society tells them to want. A big house, an expensive car, a high salary. These things are not bad, but they might not be what you truly need for happiness. Take time to discover your real priorities. Write them down. Let them guide your decisions. This clarity will transform your life. Choose quality over quantity. A simple life values quality in everything. Quality friends matter more than many acquaintances. A few close friends who truly know you and support you are worth more than 100 people who only know your surface. Quality thoughts matter more than many thoughts. Choose to think positive and meaningful thoughts instead of filling your mind with negativity and worry. Quality habits matter more than many habits. Focus on a few habits that truly improve your life instead of trying to build 20 habits at once. Quality work matters more than busy work. Do less, but do it better. Produce excellent results on a few projects instead of mediocre results on many projects. This approach creates better outcomes and less stress. In relationships, quality time matters more than quantity. Spending 30 minutes fully present with someone you love is more valuable than spending 3 hours next to them while looking at your phone. In learning, deeply understanding one concept is more valuable than memorizing 100 facts. In everything, depth beats breadth. Live in the present moment. Your real life exists here and now, not in regret about the past, not to worry about the future. Right now, this moment is the only time you truly have. Yet most people never experience the present because their minds are always somewhere else. Spend time alone every day, not with your phone, not with distractions, just you and your thoughts. This might feel uncomfortable at first. Your mind will want to escape, but push through this discomfort. In this quiet space, you will find clarity. You will hear your true thoughts. You will understand what you really want. Practice meditation for 15 minutes daily. Sit quietly and focus on your breathing. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. This simple practice strengthens your ability to stay present. It reduces anxiety, it improves focus, and it creates inner peace that no external circumstance can disturb. Appreciate small moments. Happiness does not come from big achievements. It comes from simple daily moments, a quiet evening at home, a hot cup of coffee in the morning, an interesting conversation with someone you care about. These moments are life. Do not let them pass without noticing them. Many people chase big goals while missing the beauty of ordinary life. They think happiness comes after they achieve success. They tell themselves, I will be happy when I get the promotion, when I make more money, when I achieve this goal. But this mindset always pushes happiness into the future. It never arrives because there is always another goal after this one. True happiness exists in appreciation of what you already have, in gratitude for simple blessings, in presence during ordinary moments. A man who cannot enjoy a simple meal will not enjoy a fancy restaurant. A man who cannot find peace in a small room will not find it in a mansion. Happiness is an internal state, not an external achievement. Train yourself to notice beauty in simple things. The way sunlight comes through your window, the sound of rain, the taste of your food, the feeling of clean clothes, the comfort of your bed. These small things make up most of your life. When you appreciate them, you feel rich regardless of your bank account. You feel content regardless of your achievements, and you feel happy in the present instead of always waiting for the future. A simple life is a strong life. There is a story about a wise teacher pouring water into a young man's cup. He keeps pouring until water overflows everywhere. The young man asks why, and the teacher explains, your mind is like this cup. It is already full of opinions, judgments, information, fears, news, and noise. There is no space for peace in a mind that is already full. You must empty your cup first. This is the essence of a simple life. You need to pour out the noise to make space for peace. Pour out worry to make room for action. Pour out negative emotions to make room for joy. Pour out unimportant things to focus on what truly matters. This emptying is not a weakness. It is wisdom. It is strength. It is power. A simple life is not a weak life. In fact, it is the strongest life you can live. When you remove distractions, you see your path clearly. When you eliminate unnecessary stress, you have energy for what matters. When you focus on priorities, you make real progress. When you protect your peace, you build inner strength that no external force can shake. Start today with one small step. Clean one drawer. Say no to one thing that drains you. Focus on one important task. Spend 5 minutes in quiet reflection. Delete one app that wastes your time. These small actions seem minor, but they are seeds. And seeds grow into trees over time. One small step today can change the entire direction of your life. Because a simple life is a free life, and that freedom is waiting for you. Not in some distant future, not after you achieve everything, but right now, in this moment, through simple choices that honor your true priorities. Thank you for spending this time with Fluent English with Riadio today. If this message helped you, please like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to support this channel. Together, we are learning English and learning how to live better. Take care of yourself. Start simple. Start today. And remember, you are stronger than you think. See you in the next video.